Garland alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. And that one's good. Brunson.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Oh, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at running the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never...
I know this dude ain't taunting. I know this dude ain't taunting. Because I'm going to win.
Look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, here's Gafford. Bangs home the trifecta.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Here's Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving for the 3. And it's Davis missing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Davis. Left side, Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Thompson with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
switch here. And he hits the first of three. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Attacking, lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Here's Davis. Up and in, off to an efficient start, too. For 3 from the field. 1:12 left here in the first quarter.
Ah, come on.
Brunson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays
AC
way
takes
bigger
Randy
than his
and
size.
J-Zone.
And the Mavericks making a change here. That one falls for Brunson. Oh, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified.
What do you want to say to the group?
Who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Hart. That shot is off. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Bucket is good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Inside. Here's McBride. New York missing again. The Mavericks leading.
You gotta be kidding me.
Still scoreless. And again, Dallas turns it over.
What the heck was that?
6 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 3 on the clock. McBride. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Dallas leading by a point. And
17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Hart. Now Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Hart. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Down low. Gafford
Come on,
misses.
bro.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Davis sets a screen. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they
That's your last time
are
out.
level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Pass to McBride. That three off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 1. To the paint. It's rebounded by New York. Hart with it. Guarded now by Irving.
First half, 2 minutes.
1:56 left from the first half of basketball. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. And so here is Dallas. Dallas, no good that time either.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
For 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving for three. Good on the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Got that one up quick. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
The kick out to Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out to Thompson. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
Three-point goal.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
McBride's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The end of the first half with a
And
score.
so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Dallas leading by 7. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
First personal foul.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as
Kyrie.
skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And Towns gets it to go.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
3-point plays, boys.
The D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Dallas shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Dallas moving the ball around. Christie can't make it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From deep, Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Irving attacking. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Dallas again missing. Shamet off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 8. Right side, Irving. Out to Thompson for 3. He can't get that one. And so here is New York. Here's Achua. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And New York making a change here. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Teams changing it up here.
Back with your Knicks sitting answer.
That one misses for Achua. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Here's Brunson. No good off the front iron. Dallas leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low. Here's Powell. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
From the line, it's rebounded by Dallas. To the paint. Pass to Washington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Poke loose. Stolen by Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bridges got 10 points in the game.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Knicks foul.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 14. From the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Here's Irving. He's got 16. Pass to Prosper. Misses from short range. Knicks trail by 12.
Come on, bro.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
13 foul.
And he makes the first.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Drills the three-pointer. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy.
The Mavericks, 53.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Prosper.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Here's Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one misses.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Mavericks making a switch here.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Irving with the ball. Bridges covering. Edwards with the screen. Right wing. Here's Prosper. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Hart. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Irving. The 3. Dallas again missing. And the Knicks with possession. It's a 13-point game. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Irving. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Oh, you bum.
Edwards, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Down by 12. And that one drops.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Irving. Pass to Prosper. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. And again, New York turns it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Thompson from long range. Knicks trail by 10. On the wing, Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Irving with the ball. Bridges covering. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Back to Brunson. And here is Hart. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Anunoby, no good.
No way you did.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Irving looking for an opening. Thompson for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, from a score. Scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dallas with the ball. And here's Hardy. Pass to Washington. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 5th foul.
Second team foul. Substitution.
15 seconds left in the 4th. Man showing some terrific range.
3 points.
Here's Dinwiddie. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.